Hey guys, finally I'm back. Whoop. Messing the camera up as well. But I'm finally back. It's been quite a while. Been a good few months. I finally decided to come back. Yep. It's been too long. So, let me fix the camera. Alright. So I'm going to be coloring in pixel puzzles today. And trying to adjust my camera the whole time. But I'm going to use my Sakura Jelly Roll pens for this. I've already picked them out, so there's no hunting for gel pens. This is the one I'm going to work on today. It's number 9. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this should work, just in case anything bleeds through. I'm going to zoom you in. A little bit more. I'm going to start up here with the A's. And that'll be, well, pen number 436. This is one of the Moonlight pens. Alright. And I am going to be moving it around, which is fine. But how is everyone doing? It's been a good long while since I've done one of these. It's probably been too long. Yeah. I was gonna do a video a couple months ago, but I never got to it. I wanted to do it. Just, I don't know. I don't know if I just didn't want to or what. But finally, I'm back. It's good to be back. That covers the letters really good. So, good. Supposed to go out to Cracker Barrel today with my grandmother, but I guess she had other things to do, which is fine. I don't care for getting out a whole lot anyway. Well, that's not true. I am still wanting to do the tattoo stuff. I've been drawing a lot. Oh. It's not even bleeding through the back. But here, let me move you so that you can have a better angle. But I do want to keep working on the tattoo thing. I've drawn quite a bit since I was talking about that. Stupid bug. But still don't have a way to get to the tattoo shop to even do my apprenticeship. I still don't have a car yet. There's a new thing. I got my nose pierced. Not like a nostril. It's the part in the middle of your nose. It's called a septum. I got that done. I'm not sure when. I might have wrote it down. But maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. I got it done in May. So this is July. This is July the 24th. So, no, it's not. Because it's Thursday. It's the 25th. But, yep, next month, I'm getting a new tattoo done, and it's a drawing that I did of my rabbit, who is gonna be 2 years old in October the 27th, I believe. But she's growing up. I miss her little baby face. She was adorable as a baby. And she's still adorable. My boyfriend, he always talks about, oh, I'm gonna eat your rabbit. I'm like, I don't think so. Don't know how long he's gonna be my boyfriend, because he hasn't texted me in 2 days. And usually he'll text or call every night. I sent him a text asking if everything was okay. Still haven't heard anything from that. So it's just unusual. There's been one other time that he's ignored my messages, and that was because he was on a search and rescue and he couldn't be on his phone. But I don't think he's really doing that, because he's in South Carolina. He had to go to South Carolina to do some work, some construction work. Honestly, it is what it is. Like, there's no sense in pouting about it, crying about it, none of that. because I need to keep myself going to be able to do what I want to do. That's how you got to look at it. You got to keep yourself going to be able to do what you want to do with your life. So honestly, screw a man. Like, they don't do that much for you. I mean, yeah, when you find the right person, then everything's perfect. But until then, men are nothing to cry about. It is rough. It does get rough. But you just gotta keep on going. Gotta motivate yourself. If mine don't want to talk anymore, I'm perfectly fine with that. I do care about them. But when you're in a relationship, your partner should be one of your priorities. They should not be a choice. Well, they shouldn't be an option. It shouldn't be like, oh, well, I could ignore my woman and go to the bar, or I could text her and see if I could go. See what she thinks. Not just, oh, well, I'll talk to her some other time. It's not important. No crap like that. You're worth more than that. So, for anybody that needs to hear that, there you go. A man can't always make you happy. This is my first boyfriend, and it probably won't be my only one. More than likely. So, yeah. It's not gonna kill me. It'll just make me stronger. We're only 13 minutes in, son. Although it was a little bit further than that. But work's been alright. It's not been fun with him being gone, but my coworkers have made it better. My boss, I've been getting along with her, thank God. Like, she's a really sweet person when you can get her out of her shell. One of my coworkers, he's my wingman. When I need to ask him, or when I need to ask a question, I go to him. Sometimes even it's for relationship questions. I go to him and he helps me. He answers them. And he's, well, son of a Jesus. Okay. We're good, I think. But if I have any questions, I go to him. Relationship problems, I go to him. And, he'll give you a good pep talk. He'll give you a good lecture. But Sometimes in life you just need a good lecture. He's the one that told me that I need to get my mind off of things and do something to keep my mind off of it. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been really helping. Let's see. I'll have to pause here in a minute because I gotta go make my brother something to eat. Because he doesn't know how to cook for himself, even though he's 27. Which is fine, you know. You don't have to know how to cook to eat. I'll probably be making him food his whole life. I'm thinking about, oh Lord, thinking about getting a set of these brush markers that we got at work. They're kind of like alcohol markers. And I wanted to see if they was any good. They're only like $5. I might get some to try. Let's see. Well, a lot of Facebook notifications. Let's see. I'm thinking that if I start the tattooing thing, I was thinking if I could make enough money, then I could also have a pet store. A pet store is something I've wanted for a very long time. Well, not a very long time, but quite a while. Since I worked in one, I've wanted to have one. And just my man's like, you don't need that. He thinks pets in general are nonsense. You know what I think? I think he needs help. You know what I think? I think I'm probably going to have a different man before long. I don't know. I'm gonna see about this, but if I'm just gonna be ignored for days or weeks or months, you know, there ain't really any need for that. There's no need to be ignored that long. No need at all. And it doesn't take but like 2 seconds to send a message and be like, hey, can't talk right now, I'm busy. I'll be like, well, okay, I understand, but I don't even get that. Like, it's nothing. There's no response at all. I mean, I understand if you want some time away, like, just say something. You know, just tell people. It's not hard. Just let someone know that, hey, this is going on. I'm not going to be able to talk. You know? It's not difficult. And he's told me about some of the stuff he's done in the past, which I'm not going to say anything out of respect. But some of these things are not anywhere close to good. But he's trusted me enough to tell me. And I wouldn't think that if you didn't care about somebody that you would tell them real deep secrets, you know? Like, this kind of thing could get him thrown in jail. And it's like, well, why would you tell somebody about it when you know that you could be potentially thrown in jail, and then just ghost somebody? You don't do that unless you're an idiot. You know, don't tell people that kind of stuff and stuff that they don't need to know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and yesterday, when I was at work, I sent him a text, and I was like, hey, do you want to talk tonight? Because we've called each other every night for 2 months. We've been together about 2 months. And like, I seen that he got on Messenger after I sent that. I saw it. And then a minute later, he showed up that he wasn't on it anymore. So it's like, why would you even bother to look at it if you're not going to respond to it? Like, that doesn't make a lick of sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, honestly. Not any. Who knows? I'm not going to put up with it for too long. My mental health is way more important than someone who's going to use me as an option. Like, oh yeah, I'll text her today, and then I'll forget about her tomorrow, you know. Like, I don't want to be an option. I want to be a choice. Like, you chose to be with me because you wanted to be. Which that's what it was at first. You know, he would call me cute names and stuff, and then after a while, it was like, nope. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta go start cooking. Yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I went and put him on some food, making some chicken nuggets. And I have already eat, so I'm not really hungry. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do one of these a week, just because last time I was trying to do 3 a week, and I had time to do 3 a week when I worked with the pet store. I had time to do that, but now I don't. I probably could have time to do it, but I just got so burnt out on it. I just had to stop for a while. I mean, I still replied to comments and everything, but it was just a lot. I am gonna try to finish this as well. I'm gonna try to finish this picture. I'm gonna redo my color charts because I just don't like the way they look. So we're gonna redo them. Not on camera, but I'm gonna redo them on my own time. Because I want to do them a little bit different. I have been posting my tattoo designs on Instagram. at Soul Stain Designs if you would like to check them out. I've done quite a few different ones. Somebody's texting me. Okay. Don't know who. Better check right quick. Probably Dad bothering me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh. Just my mama saying that she's finally home. Which, I mean, I don't care. She was out doing other things. Which is fine. I didn't really want to go out tonight anyway. When I'm off from work, I just like to relax and not worry about anything. Which, I mean, now I got something to worry about because my boyfriend won't text me back. So, that's fun. But I'm not going to worry too much about it because A, he's either busy and hasn't had a chance to text. B, he's cheating and isn't texting. Or C, he's just done with me. So, either way, still, he could send a text and say, "No, I don't want to talk right now." And I'd just be like, "Oh, all right, that's fine." Like, I don't care. At least make your partner one of your priorities. If they text, you need to text back in case they actually need something. Like, if somebody was trying to rob my house, which he wouldn't be able to do anything anyway, because he's not in Kentucky. But still, he's told me that he better be one of the first people that I call if something happens. And if I try to call and I don't get an answer, it's like, well, you wanted me to call if something was wrong, but then you won't even answer the call. So it's like, what am I supposed to do then? It doesn't make sense to be like, yeah, call me if you need it, and if you need me, and then nothing if you need somebody. I will. I know how to defend myself. I've always said, if someone tries to hurt me or my family, they'll be put in the ground. In Kentucky, we don't care. We do not care. If someone's trying to hurt us, we'll just kill them. We'll just get rid of them. That's a better way to say it. I'm not supposed to say that word technically, because YouTube does not like it. But it's too bad, because I've done said it, and I'm not gonna bother editing my videos. I never have, and I never will, more than likely. So if I get a strike, that's that. But I think as long as I don't say it again, I should be fine. But yeah, we'll bury somebody down this way. You know, if people's trying to hurt my people, they're not gonna, well, they're not gonna make it very far. I can guarantee that. Let me see what this text is, because people can't leave me alone. And my timer's about to go off for his food. So it's just it's a day today. Yeah, buddy. Oh my God. I just want a minute of peace while I'm trying to color. Coloring is supposed to be about relieving stress, not gaining stress. Oh my Jesus. But you know how family can be, you know. If they need something, you're there. And that's for family, friends. You know, if my friends need anything, I'll drop everything and I'll be right there. And I only have 2 friends that I even talk to. If those 2 ever needed anything, I would be there. And if I ever needed anything, they would be here. I know they would. They're the only actual friends that I have. I've had other friends, but they were just temporary. After school, we didn't talk anymore, so it's like, well, if they don't want to talk, oh well, I guess. But I'm gonna go get his food, and then, well, let me fix this right quick. Okay, but I will be right back. All right, got everything situated. I got me a cup of coffee. I'm good to go. Alright. Finally got people leaving me alone for a minute. God almighty. Yesterday, when I was at work, I was about annoyed to death by some old woman. I mean, she come in. She was hollering. Well, I plugged my phone up. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that's the right charger. Let me get my charger plugged up. Eh, Lord. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. Alright. Okay, I think we're good. But, she was hollering about something. And I said, what is it? And she didn't say anything. She went on. And I was like, well. And then I was trying to stock food. And I heard somebody hollering. And I was like, what is that? I went and looked. And then I heard somebody say, can anybody hear me? I went over to see what she wanted. And she said, alcohol at least 5 times. And I was like, let's down the medicine. And she said, you said baby owl. I was like, no, I didn't. I don't ever say owl numbers. Ever. Never have, and I never will. If you want something, I'll either show you where it's at, or I'll tell you what owl. I'm not going to say a number. All you want ibuprofen, down the medicine. You want Spam? That's the second to last aisle before you get to the fridges. Like, I don't say numbers. I don't need to. I don't have a need to. So, like, I will never say a number. I'll just say what aisle it's down. Or I'll show what aisle it is. So, I told her, and ma'am, it's down the medicine aisle right here. And she said, what aisle number? I said 21. She said, what? 21. I'm like, God almighty. People don't want to listen, and they don't want to use their own eyeballs. If I'm looking for something, I'll never ask somebody where it is unless I absolutely cannot find it. Because I don't like to bother the employees while they're trying to do other stuff, while they're trying to work. I'll use my own eyes and my own brain to figure out where it is. Fun. But yeah, that's what you gotta go through when you work retail. People not wanting to use their own eyes to find something. They just want to ask where everything is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Just, we've got other stuff that we need to do. And we can't always be around to tell where something is. We've got to stock, or we're ringing up customers, or we're doing other stuff in the store. We can't always be there to hold your hand. I mean, that's as much as I'm going to say about that, but that's as blunt as I can be without getting too offensive. Well, not really offensive, but people think it's offensive. But anyway, if I ever have a pet store, I'm not putting aisle numbers. Somebody wants something. Oh, I need ferret paste. Down the small pet aisle. Which one's that? The one that says small pet above it. Like, that's as simple as it's going to get. Oh, I need food for my turtle. That'll be down the fish aisle. Which one's that? The one that says fish above it. Like, it's gonna be very, very simple. I'm not gonna have no aisle numbers. It's gonna be easy. And then I'll probably have separate rooms for maybe snakes and spiders. Just because there's some people that just get scared of looking at them and will threaten to unalive them. I never had anybody do that when I worked at a pet store, but I've heard of them doing it. All right. Oh. Okay. Wish this one was had a little bit bigger tip, because then it wouldn't take so long It'd be as simple as the other color. All right. I've already thought about some of the stuff that I want to sell in my pet store, animal wise. Like I said before I took my break, I want to run out the other pet store that I worked for. I want to be better. You know, it's not really like a personal thing. It's more of like a business thing. Like, anybody that needs something, they'll go there where I worked. But their stuff is pretty expensive. Not pretty expensive, a lot of expensive. I bought a bag of paper bedding for my rabbit to put in her box that she lays in, and it would have been $32 for a stupid bag of bedding. And I will not pay that. Like, it's insane. I can get bedding probably a lot cheaper than that and sell it cheaper than that as well. You know, I could probably make my own bedding. I mean, it's not hard. It can't be that hard. Well, this color is not wanting to work. Whatever, it's fine. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look great though. But if I have a pet store, I'm gonna try to make sure that my prices are not outrageous. Which I understand that you sell your stuff and you have to make a profit, but you don't have to make it incredibly expensive. When they sell puppies, oh my God. They sell Pomeranians for $1,000. Like, I don't even care if that's market price. If you're getting these dogs for free, which they usually do, get them for free, and then you turn around and sell them for $1,000, that's not right. That's not right. If I was gonna get a high quality dog, high quality puppies, I'd sell them no more than $800. I will not go over $800. I don't care if they're the rarest dog breed in the world and people really want them. Don't care. 800 is the highest that I'm gonna go for something like that. Because for one, you can find them cheaper than that, usually. Like, if I went online right now and looked up Pomeranian puppies for sale around me, I bet, or just Pomeranians for sale in general, traveling doesn't matter. If you really want it, you'll go get it. And I bet that you'll find them for less than what that store will sell them for. I will bet that. There's some stuff they sell that's like really good price. Like the rabbits. Well, they still could be lower, but they're decent. I bought my rabbit for $40. That is a little bit expensive, but she is a breed that people want. She's pretty That's what they base it off of. If it's a pretty rabbit, they'll sell it for higher. So if you're trying to rehome a rabbit, like if you got it from that store, and you can't care for it anymore, it does not matter how old the rabbit is. They will turn around and they will resell that same rabbit for the same price. Got it for $50, give it back to them for nothing, they'll sell it again for $50. If it's a really pretty rabbit, they will. If I was trying to rehome a rabbit, I would not charge the same price as I did when it was a little baby. And we had one time where someone's rabbit, no, we had kittens come in. We had kittens come in. They were bathed. They were given a flea bath before they were sold. And not even 2 weeks later, it had passed away. For whatever reason. Must have been sick. No, it was rabbits. They were little bunnies. They were babies. We sold it. And then a week later, it passed away. And they told me, because I answered the phone that day. And it was a woman said she had bought a bunny from us and it passed away. And I was like, well, let me see what I can do for you. I go to the boss, one of the bosses, and she says, nothing I can do, or nothing we can do. It's been more than a week. And all that we could do was sell her another one for half price. That is ridiculous. If you come into my pet store and purchase one of my rabbits and it is sick and it dies, you will get a full refund. Now, if it's been more than like a month, no. Well, let's say like more than 2 weeks. If it's been more than 2 weeks, then that's not us. But if you come back and the rabbit has passed away, because they wanted pictures for proof, which is understandable. Because some people, they'll buy these animals, take them, sell them themselves, claim that they passed away, and then do it all over again. So the pictures, that was understandable. Because for stuff over like $15, you know, fish, hamsters, rabbits, cats, dogs, any of it, if it passes away and you don't have a picture to prove it, then I mean, what am I supposed to do? Because I don't want to see the corpse, but at the same time I have to have proof that your animal actually did pass away, so that I can either give you a refund or sell you a new rabbit or anything. I give you credit for the store, something. Like, I want to make sure that people are given a chance to get their money back if something goes wrong. Let's say you get a turtle and I get a call from someone and they say, hey, my turtle has just passed away. Would I be able to get a refund? I'm gonna say, well, how did you care for your turtle? Because that is important. If you don't care for them properly, then there's no sense in giving you a refund so you can buy another one and then not care for it properly again. But if they're like, well, let's say it's like no, that's a tortoise. We're not talking about tortoises. We're talking about turtles. Let's say it's like a red ear slider. If you say, well, I let it out of its tank and it was playing with the dog, I'll say, whoa, whoa, whoa. You let your turtle play with your dog. Yeah, is there a problem? Yes, there's a problem. That is improper care and poor treatment as well of your turtle. So I will not be able to give you a refund. You know, if they want to get mad about it, just explain, well, if I give you a refund, you'll end up buying another one, and then you'll let it play with your dog again, and then it'll die again. And then that'll be two that you've wasted money on. So, sorry, I can't give you your money back. Can't give you a refund. And let's say you get a kitten and I get a call, hey, my kitten passed away this morning. I just bought it yesterday. I think it was sick. Would I be able to get a refund? I'll say, yes, ma'am. Take a picture so that I can make sure that you're not lying, and you can come right on in. I'll give you a full refund. There you go. Just like, I have to make sure that you're not lying about it, and I'll give you a full 100% refund. And the picture part's going to be important, because I just don't want someone to try to be like, oh, this happened, da 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 da, and I'll say, well, go ahead and come get you a refund, and then they buy another kitten or puppy or whatever, and then like they sell it instead of actually wanting it. So then they charge more than what I charge for the puppy, kitten, whatever. They are charging more so that they can make a profit on my animals. And I will not have that happen. I had a girl come in to the pet store once, and she was talking about like birds and everything, and she was saying that she's had one woman, the same woman every time. She's had that woman come in with multiple different birds, and get refunds on them. She didn't think nothing of it until the last one that was brought in. She said, "What happened, ma'am?" And she said, "Well, the children were chasing after it, playing, and it just collapsed and passed." And she was like, "Well, you can't let kids run around after it because it will eventually get too tired and it'll collapse and it'll die." And she told that woman that she could not have any more birds. And I don't blame her a bit. Like, if you're not gonna treat your birds properly, why should you be able to get another refund over and over and over again? Like, no. It's not right. If someone comes in with one bird, I'm going to question what happened. You know, just be like, hey, what happened to the bird? How did it pass? If they say, oh, well, the dog was chasing after it and he was playing with it and it just collapsed to the floor and died, I'm going to say, ma'am, I can't sell you another bird if that's how you're going to treat them. Birds will eventually get too tired. They'll eventually exhaust themselves to death trying to get away. So for the safety of birds here, I can't sell you another bird. And if she's like, well, I want to see the manager, I say, well, honey, I'm the owner, and I'm telling you, I won't sell you another bird. Now, if they get mad, they get mad, but you know, it's about the safety of the animals. And animals finding good homes. It's not about you wanting to let your dog have fun and chase after a bird. If you want to do that, take your dog outside. Stop flickering. Here comes Mr. Flicker Lamp again. I forgot it did that. I love this lamp. But anyway, you know, it's always going to be about the safety of the animals. It's not going to be about somebody's pleasure. Sorry, I was looking at these games. They're doing a Plants vs. Zombies franchise sale. It's kind of cool. Anyway. So D. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the names or the numbers. Okay, so B was number 36. Number 36. C was number 138. And D is number 49. I almost forgot. But yeah, my priority would be the animals' health and safety. You know, if I had let, because this is crazy, if I had let some, well, let's say I got 3 little puppies to sell in my store. Somebody dropped them off, they didn't want them, and we decided to take them, or I decided to take them. And I was letting them out of the pen to play for a little bit. Let's say this little kid comes along and they want to play with the puppies. You know, that's not really that big of a deal. go right ahead. Well, the kid decides they want to pick up one of the puppies. So they pick it up and they drop it. They drop the puppy and it gets hurt. Then that's profit lost, because if it's hurt, nobody's gonna buy it, and I have to pay vet bills to go and have it looked at. You know, it's not safe for children like that to just be doing that. And that's what happened at the pet store I was at. We let the puppies out to play, and some little girl come up and picked one up, and she dropped it. And I was like, oh my God, that poor puppy. And I told the boss, and she's like, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, and if the puppy would have got really badly hurt, she wouldn't have been saying that's fine then, would she? Probably. It seemed like whenever something happened that was serious like that, they don't care. They don't care. But when... Oh, never mind. They still didn't care. Huh. Oh. But when you're about to close down the location and you're going to buy something, and you're told that you can use a store discount and an employee discount at the same time, they care a lot when they see that happened, and they're like, who in the world thought it was okay to use both discounts? You know, like, I told them what happened, and they didn't care. They just wanted their money. But honestly, I was the best employee that they had. So they lost a good one, and I haven't heard from them since. No. Oh, hey, how are you doing? No. Oh, we miss you working with us. No, nothing. They don't care. They want their money, and that's that. I loved the job, but you know, I'm not gonna get this done on camera. It's already been a little over an hour. Yeah. Let me get this last one off by itself. Okay. I'm gonna stop right there. We got a lot of it done. Like, quite a bit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. That's always fun. And yeah, it's good to be back. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.